Hello everyone, today our topic is how to get notified on WhatsApp for Google Form submission. So here our objective is that whenever I get a new form submission in Google Form, then I want to get a notification message on my WhatsApp number to tell me about the new form submission. For this I'm going to use Vati, and for my objective I will create an integration between Google Forms and Vati. For creating this integration, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I'm going to use Trigger and Action. In Trigger application, I'm going to use Google Forms. In Action application, I'm going to use Vati. So how I'm going to create this integration? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And I have created this Google form for the user. Now, whenever someone fills this form, their details get added in Google Sheet. Let me show you that Google Sheet. So this is my Google Sheet and it is named as user details. So whenever someone fills that Google form, their details will get added in this Google Sheet. Now let's go back to Google Form. So here my objective is that whenever I get a new form submission, then I want a message on WhatsApp that will notify me about the new form submission. Also will give me the details of the new form submission. So for getting this notification message, I will use Vati, which enables businesses to send and receive messages on WhatsApp. Now for this, I will create an integration between Google Form and Vati. So for that, I will open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get hundreds of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in. And here you will see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I will click here on Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Here we are going to create a new workflow. For that, I will click here on Create Workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I will name it as my objective, which is to get notification on WhatsApp for Google Form submission. Now I will select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I will select Home and I will click on Create. And it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, Trigger and Action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And Trigger says when this happens, Action says do this. So Trigger will be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and Action will just follow that. So we will set up our Trigger first. So here our Trigger application will be Google Forms. So I will search for that. I will select this. Now I have to give a trigger event. So I will open this tab and new response received will be my trigger event. Now I need to connect Google Form and Pabbly Connect. So for this, I will use this webhook URL and this is going to work as a bridge between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect. And to connect these accounts, I need to follow all this instruction. So first I will copy this webhook URL. And to get the responses of all the Google Forms, I will go to Google Sheet. So here the details of new form submission will get added. So first, let's create a new form submission. I will preview this form. And here I will fill our dummy details. So my full name will be dummy user. Email will be dummyyuser@pabblytudes.com. And I will give a random phone number. And I will click on submit. So my form is submitted. Now let's go back to Google Sheet. And here we can see we have added this new row. So the full name is dummy user. Email is dummyyuser@pabblytudes.com. And this is the random phone number. Now I need to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So I will go to extensions. I will go to add-ons and I will click on get add-ons. It will take us to this Google Workspace Marketplace. Here I will search for Pabbly Connect webhook. I will open this and I need to install this extension. So it is already installed. So I'll close this. I will go back to extensions and I will go to Pabbly Connect webhooks I will click on initial setup. Now we have two options here, webhook URL and the trigger column. So first I will paste that webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Now I have to give a trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to webhook URL. So here we can see this column D is my last data entry column. So I'm going to type D here and I will click on send test. So the test data is sent successfully. Now I will click on submit. And my setup is configured successfully. So I will close this. I will go back to extensions. I will go back to Pabbly Connect webhook. And here I will click on send on event. Now what this will do is that whenever I will get a new response added in my Google Sheet, then it will send the data automatically to Pabbly Connect. So now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see we have received this new response. So my trigger column is column D and spreadsheet name is user details. And here we have this Google form response. So this is the random phone number and this is the full name, dummy user, and the email is dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. Now what I want is I want to get notified on WhatsApp that a new form is submitted and we got this details from that submission. So for this I will use my action step and here I will open this. And in my action application, I will use Vati. I will search for that. I will select this. I have to give an action event. So I will open this tab and send template message will be my action event. So I will select this. Now I have to connect Vati with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And to connect Vati with Pabbly Connect, I have to give an API endpoint and access token. So for this, let's go to Vati. And here I will go to API docs. And here we can see we have this access token and API endpoint. So I will first copy this API endpoint. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I will paste it here on API endpoint option. Now I will go back to Vati and I will copy this access token. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I will paste it here on access token. I will click on save. So my connection is successful. Now I have to give the WhatsApp number. So here I will give my WhatsApp number where I want to get the WhatsApp message. So this is the WhatsApp number where I want to receive the notification message. And now I have to select the template. So for this, let's go to Vati. I will go to templates. And here I'm going to use this notification message template. I'll open this. So my template name is notification message, category is utility, and language is English. And this is the body of my message. So this says new form submission alert. Hello Pabbly, you have received a new form submission of your user form and the details, and we have these details. So in these details, we have three variables, name, email, and the number. So this is going to change according to my form submission. And in the last, take action accordingly and reach out to the contact as needed. Thank you. So this is the body of my message. Now I'm going to map all these details in Pabbly Connect. So my template is notification message. I'll select this. And for the broadcast name, let's go back to Vati. And here in the broadcast title, we have none. So I will type none here. Now we have this most important step, which is custom params. And custom params should always be in this format. So I'm just going to copy this because I want to avoid mistakes here. And I will paste it here. Now we have three variables, name, email, and number. So first I will clear this color and I will type my first variable here, which is name. So custom param should always be in name value pair. So in the name section, I have given the name of my variable. Now in the value section, I will clear this blue and I will map the value of my variable. So here I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous step, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So I will open this response and I will map this full name. Now I have two more variables. So for that, I will simply give a comma here and I will copy this second custom param and I will paste it again. Similarly, I will clear this company and I will type my second variable, which is email. Now I will clear this MB and I will map my email address. Now I will give one more comma and I will paste it again. And here I will clear this company and I will type number, which is my third variable. And in the value, I will clear this MB and I will map my phone number. So these are my custom params and I have mapped all my details here. Now I'm gonna click on save and send test to catch button. So here we have the response. So I have sent a message on my WhatsApp number for this notification of the new form submission. Now to check this, let's go to WhatsApp. And here we have this new message. So this says new form submission alert. Hello Pabbly, we have received a new form submission of your user form and these are the details. So the name is dummy user, email is dummyyuser@pabblytudes.com. This is the random phone number. Take action accordingly and reach out to the contact as needed. Thank you. So this is the message that we had on our template on Vati and we have sent this message as a notification on my WhatsApp number for the new form submission, and these are the details that we had in my new form submission in Google Form. So our integration between Google Form and WhatsApp is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have created this integration between Google Form and Vati. So whenever I'm getting a new form submission from Google Form, then a new message is sent automatically on WhatsApp to notify me about the new form submission. And this is how I have created this workflow. So let's summarize what we did here. So first we have set up our trigger and our trigger application was Google Forms and our trigger event was new response received. Then we have set up our action and our action application was Vati and our action event was send template message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow. And you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. Thank you. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.